Well, hello Heidelberg. Colonel Bill Butcher, Commander U.S. Army Garrison Baden-Wuerttemberg here in Heidelberg, Germany. Hey, listen, this week's hot topic is on our single soldiers and what we do here in the Heidelberg community to support them through the better opportunity for single soldiers. As many of you know, last year was the 20th anniversary of the BOSS program, Better Opportunity for Single Soldiers. And I really wanted to interview the expert here in Heidelberg today to make sure that as we're approaching the fall, coming through the summer PCS season, that we've got information out there to all our great single soldiers on what we can do for them here in the Heidelberg community. This morning I've got the expert with me. It's Specialist Will Perkins. He's been our BOSS representative in Heidelberg for over a year. Good morning, Specialist Perkins.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Heidelberg. Yes, sir, the Better Opportunities for Single Soldiers program focuses on the three things: community service, recreation, leisure, and quality of life. This is an MWR program set in place for single soldiers, single parents, and geographical bachelors. Here in Heidelberg, we're constantly trying to come up with new ways to give the soldiers of the garrison an enhancement of quality of life.
Hey, fantastic. Now, as you talk through those three pillars, I know you guys are aggressively pursuing the recreation and leisure, or all three of those pillars. Let's talk about them one at a time. Okay. Recreation and leisure, what is it that you do specifically to get our soldiers engaged in BOSS?
Well, sir, the better question is, what don't we do? We do many activities here in Europe. We have a great chance to take advantage of the geography, the location that we're sitting in, Central Europe. There's a lot of great history going on, so we're constantly trying to go out on our USAG 4-day training holidays to travel and see Europe. This month we're going out to Italy. Next month we're going to be going to Ireland. This is just a little bit of the things that we do. We go skydiving, paintballing. We do a lot of different activities around the community. We just did the care fair. We did the human foosball tournament. Constantly trying to get the soldiers out of the barracks and seeing Heidelberg and seeing the surrounding areas and the surrounding country, sir.
Fantastic. And you know, one of the things that we talk about recreation and leisure, you know, I know that this warrior zone we're sitting in right now was a brainchild of you and some of your peers in the Better Opportunity for Single Soldiers. How has this turned out? I mean, is it what you have envisioned it being, and are you getting the amount of participation you'd like to have here in the warrior zone specifically?
Well, sir, just like anything, it could be better. But I can tell you this, sir, that this facility, just like the BOSS program, is #1 in Europe. This is a great facility set aside for service members and their guests 18 years and older to give them all different types of recreation activities. We got the computer room, we got the game room, we got the theater room, and the all-purpose room, and then the great industrial kitchen where we can do many cooking programs. This is a facility for the soldiers, by the soldiers, and family members are most welcome in here to give them a great chance to recreate, sir.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now, you talked about quality of life, and I know you do a tremendous amount to support our soldiers in their quality of life, but talk a bit more about that. What is it that you guys do specifically to engage in that?
Well, sir, quality of life enhancement is basically directed to the soldiers' personal, challenges to find where it could be better in this garrison. They submit quality of life issue DA forms through the BOSS program, and then eventually it trickles up to you, sir. The soldiers, if they have an issue, whether it's housing, whether it's the barracks, whether it's AFES, commissary, bus route, whatever the case, if there is an issue that they think can be enhanced, we try to take care of those issues in the BOSS program.
Fantastic, sir. And of course we spend a tremendous amount of time trying to do the very best we can for our soldier here. Now, another great piece, this third pillar of service projects, it really is remarkable when you think about what it is that you and your peers do in support of both our community, the military community, but also the local community. Can you talk a bit more about that?
Yes, sir. We in BOSS, especially when we're guests in a nation that is not our own, we try to tie into community, the Army community and the host nation community by doing as many and as much as we can to try to build in connections. We do that by volunteering at the local schools. We do it at the Dodd schools, and then we volunteer at the German English Institute, trying to give back to our community in any way possible. Community service projects vary throughout the year. We have the holiday season coming up, so we have a lot of fests that need some volunteers out to. We have our upcoming September 11th 5 and 10K run, where we're going to be out there road guarding. Projects here in the Heidelberg community are endless, and we always want to give back. Selfless service is an Army value that we like to practice daily, sir.
Fantastic. Well, listen, you know, I guess what's really important is for that soldier out there that's watching this right now and wants to know how to join. What do they do?
Well, sir, the biggest thing is for a soldier that's here in Heidelberg is they need to find out who their boss representative. Every unit here in Heidelberg has a unit boss representative, a primary and an alternate, set in place to spread information. And those soldiers have the most updated information. And there's also other ways such as Facebook. Heidelberg Boss is on Facebook. We have boss@mwrgermany.com. That's an email address that the soldiers can email and ask for information. And then we also have different ways like BW Now, and these are just a little sample of how the soldiers can get the information, because it's out there, sir.
Great. Well, I appreciate that. So you've heard it here. The 3 pillars of BOSS: recreation and leisure, quality of life, and support and service to your community. I tell you, we couldn't have a better BOSS representative here in the Heidelberg community and a better program. But we're interested in hearing from you. So the question of the week for all you soldiers as well as our family members: what could we be doing more of in support of our single soldier, and how have you seen it done elsewhere that we might be able to replicate here? As always, thanks for everything you do in support of our soldiers and our civilians and family members, and we'll see you next week.